Limousine services provided by Celebrity Limousine. Ride in comfort and style for all your special occasions.
8:23 on Morning Live. A great day today to take your workout outside, but there are a few things to keep in mind. Fitness expert Brent Bishop has some great tips so that we don't hurt ourselves. Or if you do hurt yourself, what to do.
At least you can do something about it.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I see tons of runners. Of course, this is now springtime. We got Sporting Life 10K coming up this Sunday. 30,000 people running. You know, so a lot of runners, they don't do strength training, and I find that that's a big problem because you got to get muscular balance in order to stabilize your joints.
Right.
And another thing is a lot of these injuries like IT band syndrome, patellofemoral syndrome, these things are preventable to a certain extent if you're taking care of the tissues and making sure you're loosening up on a regular basis.
Because if you're all of a sudden going outside and running now, maybe you've been in the winter all winter long on the treadmill, there's such a huge difference between running on a treadmill and running outside.
It's a massive difference, and I always suggest that people, you know, maybe increase about 10% per week when you're training for a race. And that's enough for your joints to adapt and get
because
used
it's
to
such a harder surface no matter what you're running on, an uneven surface too, right?
So remember, you're pushing your body weight with every time your foot hits the ground, whereas on the treadmill, it's taking a percentage of your body weight for you. It's much softer too.
Okay, so you've got some injury prevention things, first of all.
Exactly. So with injury, there's always inflammation. So this is a product from Pasco called Lymph Diarol. There's a topical formulation and also a drops that you would ingest. The idea with this is it increases microcirculation, so lymph drainage. So you actually, with the cream, you actually apply it on your neck,
it on your lymph nodes,
your groin area, and it helps with that microcirculation, gets you recovering faster.
Okay.
Second one here, this is something I think everybody should take, and I always suggest taking an omega-3 for heart health, for cellular health, but also for inflammation, right?
Okay.
The formulation of this one is 3:1 EPA to DHA. So this is by Ascenta, Nutri-CHP, and what that does, the EPA portion of the omega-3 is great for decreasing inflammation. So that, you know, that soreness you get post-workout, it really helps with that long-term as well.
Okay, good stuff. And you've got some things, these are things that you carry around all the time, so in case you do get a little sore or hurt, these are to help in your recovery.
This is my this is my prehab kit, so injury prevention.
This looks like a spinning wheel or something, but it isn't.
It does. You know what? This is a foam roller essentially, but it's from a company called Trigger Point. It's just got a contour to it. It's made for really isolating your quads. Okay, and it's just very easy to carry.
A lot more portable than a big foam roller.
And then I usually carry a mini band for strengthening the hips. A lot of runners and that, you know, a lot of us actually have a really weak glute medius, which is a great pelvic stabilizer.
Because you think running is like this, right? But you really need to strengthen here as well to support everything.
Absolutely. And then what I'll do is I'll demonstrate a couple of things. This is standard lacrosse ball. You can get this at a sporting goods store or a lot of fitness stores now. And this is just a dowel. I mean, you can go to Home Depot or something like that. And just
or if you have a rolling pin.
Or a rolling pin, exactly, in the kitchen. So a couple of things. A lot of runners get very tight calves, and that can cause other issues down the road. This is a standard calf release. So what you can do, the calf has two parts, the gastroc, which is the large part of the calf, gastrocnemius, and then your soleus, which goes into the Achilles. You want to place the ball right in that junction, putting pressure down, and just a little rolling back and forth.
So right in between the two muscles.
Yeah, right in between the two muscles.
So kind of flex to find out where the muscles are.
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
Go right in between
exactly. And you know what? You'll feel it because it's a trigger point. You'll feel where the pain is, and that's where you want to stay. And then from there, you can apply pressure after about 30 seconds of rolling, and just flex and extend. Yeah, and you feel essentially what's happening is you're putting pressure. It's like a deep tissue massage or active release. So you're putting pressure on the muscle as it's stretching and contracting.
And you're just doing that on the inside then?
You can do the inside, and you can do the outside.
You can do the outside as well.
Same thing. I'm putting pressure down on my calf. Exact same thing.
That looks
and
like it
it's
hurts.
pretty painful. But you know, when you stand up and actually you jump up and down, you feel like there's more elasticity. You feel like you have more flexibility in your calves. It can definitely help with those people that are especially running longer distances. The next thing, the rolling pin. So a lot of runners, a lot of people training outdoors have very tight IT bands, which can pull on the knee, lead to IT band syndrome. So we want to loosen up the IT band, which is that sheath that covers the lateral portion of your quad. Essentially, you're just rolling up and down. And again, there's trigger points, like right there, where you really feel that pain. Put a little more pressure, hold for about 10, 15 seconds, roll back and forth, and just work your way through. And what you're doing is you're relieving adhesions, or releasing adhesions, I should say, and you're increasing circulation to the area. And you're loosening up.
So don't gloss over where it hurts. That's where you need to focus.
That's where you need to focus. Yeah, it's going to hurt a little bit. And you know what? You do this on a regular basis, and I guarantee you're going to have less injury, you're going to run better, your performance is going to be up.
Okay, we got to run out of here now.
All right, let's do this.
Thanks so much, Brent. And we'll be back with more Morning Live right after this. That hurt.
Yes. It's painful. Yeah. It's like you feel